All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Grill. Bro, man, going out here to Ballahack Road, way deep down here in Chesapeake, about 3 to 5 miles, depending on what side of Ballahack Road you're on. From where is it from? Chesapeake. North Carolina. Going into I'm in Chesapeake and all of that. So rolling down here. Got my GPS on my other phone, and just passed by, man, a real bad accident. Don't know what happened. I knew something was going on because I saw the Chesapeake cops flying, and on the Chesapeake Expressway. I guess that's ran by them, not the state troopers. There's like 7-8 cops over there, and somebody's car done flipped upside down. So it's bad, real bad and stuff. I hope this thing ain't trying to take me down no toll road. All right, I had to pull off for a second, double check my this GPS, because it looked like it was trying to take me down that toll road, and that toll road is like $4. I ain't paying no $4. Bump that. So I go the backwoods way. My first appointment ain't till 1, so I got the docs for that. And I got time right now. It's like 9, a little bit. It's 10 after 9. I should have been out here doing this inspection, but I overslept this morning, and my body just needed the rest and everything. But I wanted to get up early and get out here and do this thing to avoid all the traffic and stuff. But so far, yeah, we at the end of the month, y'all. Today is what, the 26th, and we are at the end of the month. Yeah, so right now I'm sitting at 76 signings. I really want to hit 80. I thought I was going to have my 77th one, but the person, this is a loan mod, and they're not available until next week because they're going out of town. So I still got to try to find some way to get 4, and I got time in my day to do, these next couple of days from the 26th through the 30th. I mean, if I did one each day, that'd be great, as long as nothing else cancels, because I've had a lot of cancellations. I would be at probably 85 right now with all the cancellations that I've had, 85, and I probably would be at about 92 if I would have pushed myself to take some of those orders that came in. There was a lot of orders that came in, but I was just dog tired, and I couldn't do anything. I mean, my focus wasn't there. So I just couldn't push myself anymore to do anything. But I know I probably will be at 92, and it'll be nice to push myself. But have learned that that's not always the best thing to do. So, wife told me I got to make sure, take care of myself, don't push myself too hard. And then many of you have also encouraged me to do the same, and I appreciate that. So if I can get 90 done without it tearing me up, I'll do it. But, and I'm telling y'all, the work is out here, so many daggone refis, it ain't even funny. Purchases and sales, HELOCs, all of that stuff. Then you got the loan modifications. So the work is out here, but a lot of times it just keeps coming in all bundled at the same time, and you can only do but so many. So like tomorrow I got 4. 3 from the same company tomorrow. My first 3 are from the same company. Then I got a 4th one. Heck, even the one today was supposed to be in later in the afternoon. That got bumped up to 1. So yeah, and then I got a loan modification later this evening. So I'm just taking everything that comes across my path, and all that good stuff. So, oh man, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know what else to say to encourage people to just get out here and do it. there's still the whole thing of I got to learn the documents. Hey, they got goats out here. Goats chilling. I got to learn the documents. I don't feel right unless I can say something about the documents. And people are struggling. I mean, they really are struggling with this because this is all that's being told to them out here. And I don't know. I mean, some days I feel like it's a losing battle, but then, I look at some of the comments that I received over the last couple of days, and I hear, people saying they got out here and they're doing the business. Everything is coming along fine. They're making money, this, that, and the other. So I'm like, all right, I got to keep pushing, got to keep the message coming, going, because people are benefiting and they're getting it, what I'm saying. And what I've learned is that the people who actually go out here and do the business, actually just take orders irregardless of the dollar amount and sometimes the distance, but primarily irregardless of the dollar amount, those individuals end up, selling stuff. Those individuals end up seeing very, very quickly what the business is really all about. They actually do. They're like, okay, now that I'm out here, I see that I really don't need to say this or say that or do this or do that. And I'm like, that's what I've been trying to get y'all to understand. I get that you want, that you feel that you need to do all this extra. But first, before, just know what the bare bones basic you're supposed to do. Execute and focus on executing that. And just see if all this other stuff that everybody is focused on is even applicable in your situation. And that's what I did. That was the key to my success, is that I just went head on and got out here and did it. Yeah, I was somewhat nervous, but I wasn't to the point of just flat out scared and fearful like a lot of people are. There are a lot of y'all, and that y'all are like petrified to the point that you've been in this business for a year or two and you haven't done anything because you're scared and you're worried about all these mistakes and stuff, but yet you still go to your W-2 every single day. And as much as you know about your W-2, there's a possibility that you could do one thing wrong and you could be out of there. And even though that there's this one thing you can do and you don't know everything there is, and every single week, sometimes month, they're changing things, they're adjusting things, they're changing the policies, they're changing the paperwork, but you adapt and you move forward, even though you're like, okay, I got this new paperwork, I got this new way of filling out stuff, this new requisition form, this new computer system, and you get frustrated and angry, but you say, what, I'm going to learn it. And you sit there and do this at your W-2, your comfortable, cushy, guaranteed every 2-week pay W-2. But I really know what it is, because the notary business and just entrepreneurship is unsure. You want something to be guaranteed. You want an assurity, and it's like, nah, you just got to go do it. You just got to go do it. There's no guarantee that every day that you wake up, you're going to go to work. You get up and you're supposed to be at your shift at 7 a.m. and on your way there, not even talking about you getting in an accident, on your way there, you say, you know what, I'm tired of this. And you walk off. You just like, you know what, bump it. I'm done. I'm deuces. You can do that. And guess what? That company, that business, that entity, whoever you work for, got to keep going on. They got to keep moving. They're not going to stop because you chose to not show up that day. They figure it out. Hey, Earl, can you cover this shift? Hey, can you do that? Everybody's taking a chance out here in this life. Everybody's taking a chance. You go to the grocery store hoping they'll have your mango juice. You get there and they don't have your mango juice. You adapt. You get pear juice instead. You figure it out. The stores don't know when the stuff coming in, but they still operating, they're still functioning, and they still say, you know what, we still going to run and do what we can and do the best we can to service the customers who do come in and give them what we can. and hope we don't lose them to another store. Everybody is faced with the possibility of failure. The question is, oh, some fish is jumping out there. My bad, y'all. I love fishing too. That's another side thing about me. I love fishing. I haven't gone fishing in years. But everybody's faced with failure. The question is, how do you address it? How do you address your confrontation with fear? And that's what you got to figure out. You got to figure out how you going to face fear when it's confronted to you. Difficulties, ups and downs. That's what you got to figure out. And you do that on a daily basis. But with this business thing, I know it's new to you. I know no one has actually shown you or told you what it is that you should be doing. And see, what's unique about it is that with the notary business, there's not really a whole lot of business models out here in the how to be an entrepreneur space. No templates really for this, because we're more of a service industry. It's not something that people like, oh yeah, here's the 5 steps of being a great notary. Because each state is different. You're not selling, bundles of weave and stuff like that. You're not doing personal training where there's a real, fixed model, and you sometimes just got to figure it out on your own, what works for you, where you're at. But the thing is, people are doing it and people have done it. And I'm just trying to encourage y'all to do the same. I don't know what else you need to hear, see, except somebody just to come and sit down with you and tell you to your face and write it on paper and say, definitely, I guarantee when you go out here, you won't make a mistake and you will make all the money that you ever believed that you can make in this business. That's what I know you want. But nobody can do that. Nobody can guarantee that. And if that's what you want, if that's what you need, then you really, 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 really need to stop doing this business and find you something in this life that can be more of a guarantee. That's what you need to do. Because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get that with this. Not everybody wants estate planning. Not everybody's selling weed. Not everybody's trying to get power of attorneys. Not everybody's trying to do estate planning and all of that kind of stuff. Apostille. I think I said estate planning already. Apostille, they're not. Could, and if things really get bad, not everybody trying to buy and sell a house, because people just walking away from their house and then the bank grabs it up. But there's more certainty with the real estate market. Even though it's uncertain, the one thing you can be rest assured that the government is going to do whatever they can to keep this real estate market popping and going. They don't care about apostilles. They don't care about estate planning. They don't care about the general notary work. They don't care about who's selling weed and all that kind of stuff and how many dispensaries and it. They ain't worried about that. Nobody is ever in legislation trying to stop the housing market from going forward or making it difficult and all of that. They're trying to make sure that people are not getting taken advantage of. And that's the only time you say, well, they're making it difficult. No, they're making it, really what they're doing is they're making it more difficult for people to get taken advantage of by requiring the lenders to have a higher standard with regards to doing mortgages and stuff. And because we're not financially educated, we end up not being properly prepared ourselves in order to actually buy a house, so lack of financial education, overspending and all of that. But overall, the government and all the powers that be, they're busting their butt. They're doing everything they can. I'm gonna pull over here for a second and finish this video out before my thing, because I'm way back here in the backwoods and stuff. But they're doing everything they can to make sure that people can buy a house. And if you can get over your fear, apprehension, and all of that, then you can be a part of the mix and make money that way. If you want everything guaranteed, you want to make sure, and I know a lot of y'all are sitting here and say, well, that's just the kind of person I am, man. I always like to make sure everything is straight and my, all of that. I got that, but business isn't like that. I'm gonna link a guy's channel in the comment, or in the description, and probably pin it in the comment. It's a young guy that has a Subway franchise, and I love what he's doing. Love what he's doing. He's showing what he's going through on a weekly basis and how he's bringing in money. On a weekly basis, his profit is maybe $1,000. He's breaking it down for you. And if y'all can develop that type of mindset and understanding about business, then you will be fine. I'm not saying for you to sit here and nickel and dime, the profit loss, like what he's talking about doing, because our industries are different. But just look at the mindset, okay? A lot of y'all look at it and be like, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, as a notary, we ain't profiting that much, so I ain't doing this mess. Okay, then don't do it. But if you had the right mindset, you'll understand how to do it. And that's what's missing. You'll understand that you probably are profitable. You're just not counting all of your deductions, your tax breaks, this, that, and the other. You're overspending on paper and other things. You're sitting here worrying about every conference, every this, every that. You're not taking orders, because profitability means you're bringing in money, but you can't even determine whether you're profitable on something if you don't take the work and then dice it all up. So you can do, yesterday I had one document to be done. It was for $50. Printed out 3 pages, well, five altogether. The guy's copy, which was 2 pages, and then what I had to get him signed, which was the 2 pages plus the shipping label. So 5 pages, $50. You tell me how I'm not profitable doing that. Well, that's $50. How am I not profitable doing that? Man, see, they need to pay you more. How am I not profitable doing that? How? $50. I get the text. I get them right off the mileage for the deduction on the mileage. I get to write off the stamp, which was only one stamp, $5. You tell me how I was not profitable. Because see, if you're looking at being profitable is that you was paid $50 and you didn't have to spend and you made $50. That never happens. That's not business. Okay, I made $50 and there was nothing expense out of that $50. It take money. I paid whatever, what 5, 10, 15, 25 cents for the 25 cents for the printing. Plus the mileage deduction. Probably was about $12 in mileage deduction, maybe 15. Then the $5 for the stamp. How am I not profitable? I'm just saying, man, you want my time, you got to pay me more. What's the justification? So y'all got this W-2 mindset running around and you're playing these games with yourself. And let's just be real. You're making excuses not to do this business because you realize your hind parts got to work and you don't want to work. You really don't want to work. You just want to sit back, sip mimosas, be on a cruise and make money. And that's why so many of these suckers out here go into all this teaching and all this mentoring so that they can get you to pay them to tell you, so they can tell you what to do while they sitting on a cruise ship, while they going out here doing all their little fancy stuff. And you sitting here still scared, paying them 40, 50, whatever dollars amount a month, and you ain't doing nothing. And you working double shift, triple shift just to have the money to pay them their little funky membership fees, and you ain't getting anything out of it. You're not moving on anything, and all they're doing is talking about, yeah, I'm on my cruise. Hey, let's do a Zoom. I'm on my cruise. Maybe y'all can come on my cruise. I'm not talking about the Lori Morgan cruise, so don't go messing with her. That's my girl, my lady, Lori Morgan. So I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about these other suckers. Yeah, I'm down in Cabo. Let's do a Zoom, and they do that. That's all that multi-level marketing crap. That ain't business. That ain't business. That ain't business. Business is about helping somebody to bring in revenue. And they got you spending more than you're making. Pay me $30 a month. Pay me $80 a month. Pay me $75 a month. But don't take that $75 order. Don't take that $50 order. You need to be taking $200 orders. But if I ain't taking orders, but I'm paying you, where the heck I'm getting that money from? Honey, look, we're going to have to not pay the mortgage this month because I need to pay so-and-so the monthly membership fee. Okay, what are you getting out of that monthly membership fee? I mean, I'm learning a lot. I mean, I'm sitting there and I'm listening. Oh, you're listening to gossip, huh? I mean, yeah, but when are you going to do the business? Because you've been in it for 6-7 months. You ain't done nothing. I'm getting there. I really am. I'm almost confident in, look, I ain't doing no more mock signings with you. Okay, we done did 1,700 mock signings, and you ain't going out there and taking an order. Well, I would take an order if they would pay me more. But are they willing to pay you? I mean, yeah, then get your hind parts up, go out there and make some daggone money. But I done put so much, we need to pay. Yeah, you don't put so much money out there, we can't pay the mortgage. We can't pay the light bills. Man done had to get a little job. Huh? TT selling daggone her baby strollers and stuff, and her daggone clothes online. Got TT going to the daggone thrift store and buying stuff out of the thrift store and selling it online to make money. So we can have something in this house and you ain't doing nothing. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. The question is, when are you going to stop allowing that to be your truth and let something else be your truth? Let your truth now be that you're out here doing this business and you're making the money. When are y'all going to wake up? When are you going to wake up and stop this mess? Stop dealing with these people thinking that, oh, they're going to take me to the promised land. They have no promised land to take you. None. All they have is their promised land of you spending more money with them, you clicking on links to their quote unquote mentor and whoever their little notary daddy and mommy is, and spending more money with them and making them look good with them. That's all they have. But you don't have anything. And you have very small amount of people who actually are moving forward with that crap that they're putting out there. Because many of you have taken those courses and y'all ain't done nothing. And you're sitting in Facebook group with people who are just like you, then took that course, that conference, that, and you ain't doing a daggone thing. I don't know what else to say to you, but you'll figure it out. So let me go. I don't know how long it's going to take to load up this 25-minute video way out here in the boonies. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to show y'all, just take the orders. There's people that are out here doing it, quietly doing it. There's people in my area that's doing more closings than me. I'm doing about 70 a month. There's people who are doing 25, 30 more than I am. So don't tell me it can't be done. And I was telling them people at the training this past weekend, that I know personally that I've seen at least 30 notifications from signature closes this month. So you're talking about one a day on average. By the end of this month, it would be at least one a day. It would average out. And that total based off of $85 was about $2,500 or so, something like that. You can't tell me $2,500 wouldn't do your bank. I hope I calculated it right if I remember. But whatever it is, 85 times 30, whatever it is, you can't tell me you would not be happy with that dollar amount, that total dollar amount hitting your bank account. You can't tell me you wouldn't be happy. But if you're doing this business to brag and to show everybody you the boss chick and you the boss dude and all that kind of stuff, have at it. Have at it. You know, it ain't about being a boss. It's about taking care of your family. Because there's a lot of bosses out here don't take care of their responsibilities. They just on paper the boss, in their mind the boss, on social media the boss, but their family looking at them as just a pure straight up bum because they're not there taking care of business. And there's a small group of people who are, but the vast majority are not. They just flossing. That's all. All right, y'all have a good one. Tell me what you think. You might not say anything because when I do these kind of videos, people be like, But I want to hear your thoughts. Seriously, I want to hear your thoughts. If I'm wrong, look, I stand corrected, but I'm just sharing my feelings, and you can either take it or leave it. That's your right. You can like the video, hate the video. That's your right. But nonetheless, if you ain't out here doing this business and making money and bringing in revenue, what I'm saying might be right. But I'll let you decide that. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.